Hello gamers and welcome to some replay footage of my second round first match against Badgerjelly, where I played Großdeutschland against his Raapaana. And yeah, we did the division picks a bit before the actual match, so there was time to for some deck building and practicing, and that's the deck I've played with. As you can see, well, I mainly had to deal with his infantry, lots of infantry, most of them with AT capabilities, and obviously his air spam. And yeah, I actually think last minute I changed the Möbelwagen for a Flak 41. So there's actually a Flak 43 and two Flak 41 cards in the deck that I've played. I apparently didn't save it. Then I've got those armored vehicles against his infantry. The main aim was kind of to stay out of the way of his infantry range for AT guns. And then I've got quite a number of infantry for various purposes, like obviously close quarter combat, line infantry and stuff. I have very few amount of tanks. Because he doesn't have many tanks, so I don't need many tanks. And I think my tanks are superior. Then obviously the Flammenwerfer for like early aggression. That's another anti-infantry armored vehicle with HE shells. Obviously two MG42 cards, which is kind of standard. Some ammunition. Some pack, only one pack, because again, Raapaana doesn't have much to offer in the tank tab. Like I said, I've changed this to an Flak 41 last second, quite literally. Then I have some grenades, some mortars for smoke grenades and stuff, a battery Führer for veterancy, mainly for the AA guns. And then I've got the SK-18, which is kind of the best one of the best counter battery artillery pieces. In the air tab I've got these two very cheap Junkers 87D5, just in case I can get a kill of one of his early tanks, for example. I've got 3 fighters, and then I've got the fighter bomber. Quite costly, but one 500 kilogram bomb, and also fighter capabilities. Not quite as good, obviously, as the Focke-Wulf 190A6. 2 less machine guns, also less agility. Yeah, the air tab ain't great. Now we're going to jump to the replay. You probably have already watched my live commentary, but I won't spoil the outcome of this match right now. So let's take a look at the replays. Badgerjelly, where is he? He's here. It was the first match, so here we go. I hope I didn't misclick. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's start. Speed things up a little. Yeah, there's Badgerjelly placing his tanks. We will look at the unit placement once the initial deployment phase has ended. I'm speeding that up. This is not like a cast, so I won't forward it or something like that, or edit this out, this bit. As you can see, I haven't seen the replay yet. He's got lots of vehicles down here. That's kind of like his main aggression line. If I recall it correctly, it's been like a week or two since I've actually played against him. Initially, I wasn't doing so well. But he brings lots of pieces here as well, like lots of AT guns. We shall see in a moment where he's directing them to. I have the music switched off. Maybe I should switch it on. I don't know. Let me know what you think, if you want to listen to music or not. I barely have any units up here. That's quite the long deployment actually. It felt much shorter. So let's slow things down quite considerably and take a look at what we are actually doing here. I've got lots of units going kind of like into the huts here to secure this location, and including, and this is kind of like my push here as well, with going to the town. So these are going here, some are going here as well. One of the vehicles goes up here. Which one is it? I think I sent like, was it you? Yeah, I sent this vehicle up there to provide something against his a possible push of his early tanks. Then here I have this. I unload them here. This is like a defensive position. I bring the Flak 43 and a Führer unit that can also fight. These units go here to kind of try to save these flags. These units go into the town, secure these flags. And this is just like a bare minimum I need to survive. He's actually already attacking me with infantry. What is he even shooting at? He's doing a smoke push on this hill, trying to prevent me from shooting down here. These units go in a very defensive position, so the center is kind of what he leaves open. The Lati unit is very, very good. Take a look. Okay, we can't really see it yet. With AT capabilities. And then he's also going into this forest here. Let's speed things up now. And actually, how can I... Let's hide the panel. Okay. I could hide the hut as well. Okay, nice. So there's a smoke push. Look at that. He's moving forward very aggressively with his Lati units, with machine guns, with pucks. He's kind of expecting something there. He's unloading here. It's a huge force. You know, I could have pushed down here. Maybe he was expecting me to push down the middle with lots of tanks and trying to flank me on both sides. It's a Sturmgruppe, but it's very good with 8 MP44s. It's a very good close quarter combat unit. I've got one in here as well. This was kind of like the game plan to secure these locations with certain vehicles. He doesn't really push here. He's got his very slow tanks. I do have eyes on this road. Up here it's very, very defensive. This is just for supporting fire. It's actually a bit too close to the forest, to be honest, because he could attack me. He is still shooting smoke. And then he comes with his first air unit. But luckily I've got my Flak 43 here already. But he takes out my tank, and the tank is also retreating. Do I get the kill? I don't think I do. So this is not a cast, mind you, so just, you know, looking at analyzing my strategy. So my basic strategy was to you know, hold my position, keep my good units like my armored vehicles out of his range, and then attack. Here comes the second one, but I brought in a fighter with one of the first ticks, maybe second tick, and together with the AA I kill it. This is also like the leader vehicle is a drilling gun, so this gives me some additional AA capabilities. He noticed my push in here and he brings reinforcements. His tanks have finally arrived as well. I think I might be sniping down or trying to snipe down. He pin his units, strafe down his units there. I'm reinforcing with some Panzergrants. And I'm starting a first Stuka run. Let's see how that goes. Let's actually zoom in. Oh, damn it. Here we go. There's the guy with the rear gun as well. It's diving now. Yeah, here we go. Come on. And we kill his... Obviously, I went for it. We take down his Fokker Wolf with my two... No, he took down my Fokker Wolf. I think he took down my Fokker Wolf. That's bad. I'm trying to escape here. The flak is firing like hell. Yeah, and my initial push kind of here got stopped because of the sheer amount of units he had here. Also, I'm being pushed really hard. Here, I retreated this SDKFZ a little bit, and then he's got a sneaky Lati. Where is it actually going to? Trying to go to? Yeah, it's trying to sneak around, get some snipe shots here when my reinforcement comes in. But if I recall correctly, I could take it out. So I'm now flying around here with my unit. I actually think I might be aiming for the... No, I'm aiming for the Recon unit again. I tend... You know, these units are doing a good job now here. And he doesn't have AT here. His Lati has AT, but it's too far back in the forest. The SDKFZ is working on the Lati, and the Lati goes down. That was a good moment for me. I was so relieved when that went down. I brought in a Panzerschreck here. I think you have to cast like that, don't you? It's not a cast, but still. Yeah, now this is very static here, and he's kind of pushing through the light forest, through the yellow forest, but I've got my Panzerschreck here. What's this range? 250, right? Yes, it's 250. So I'm moving it forward, but unfortunately there's a Yakari unit, but there's also my tank here, but I guess the Panzerschreck will go down. It's very unfortunate. Bit overambitious. There's one shot, or is there not? No, there's not. Well, they've used their Molotov. Really good units. The Finnish, I think they have some very decent units. And now he's 14-10 in the lead. We both play Maverick. So things don't really go very well for me, actually. I kept the Fokker Wolf out to kind of fight him and strafe if needed. And he's coming out with his Mirko Moran, which is a Fokker Wolf, I guess. Not sure. 60 points only, it's super cheap. But quite fast. But he's just flying over my AA. It's falling back now. I can swing around with my Fokker Wolf and, well, he's already down. So this Flak 43 already paid off. I think it's kind of a controversial thing whether you want to bring out the Flak for or at the beginning during deployment or not, because it's costly. But I think if your opponent, he's now bringing out two Flaks, two Vekotine, they are quite good. Also against infantry. I'm going through the forest up here now to fight and confront his infantry. So he's still 14-10 in the lead and pushing forward here. He got this flag. Now the thing is, if you bring out a flag, like it's a lot of points. So this one is, I think, is it 80? Yes, it's 80 points. But you can see it already did a great job against him. If your opponent has the potential of an air deck, you know, I think personally, it's a good idea to bring out the flag or in deployment, because then it's deployed. Otherwise, he gets 1 or 2 runs with his planes in the first or second tick. You cannot react, and it'll take some time till your AA actually gets deployed. I actually like bringing out an early flag. I made a huge mistake here by not moving forward my pack. I forgot about it. It was supposed to go here into the green forest, but it didn't go. Now this tank is too much forward. They are holding their ground. His plan was clearly to, you know, cut them off. It's not really moving much. He's got a leader quite far in the front, coming with some, is that sniper units? Possibly not. It's definitely recon units. Now I'm here in the forest. I'm taking out his units, which is good. I'm reinforcing here. I also bring a mortar because I think he will have lots of, well, I probably thought he has lots of infantry here. So this is the logic counter to smoke my way. And because I knew he has lots of tanks here, I brought this Stück. I got a bit lucky to notice the Lati unit here. And I think the tank is chasing it down, yes. He's using smoke, which is really smart. He did lots of nice micro. Now these guys are getting ready for the push, I'd say. Now there's his Vekotin working, and he's coming with Morocco, Moraine, and the Hawk. He's also shelling my AA. I bring another mortar. It's his AA trying to shell down quite nicely my my flak. One is falling back. I don't know if I pursue. I don't think I do. I might. No, I don't. I'm actually going for the bomber, which is a more imminent threat for my ground units. He's coming back, and I think that's a huge mistake because he will be shot at by my AA. I recall later on I make a push here, but I forgot that this unit didn't have any ammunition left. I'm not quite sure what his bomber is doing. He probably plays without auto evac, so it was just circling around. I can't quite take it down. I'm not sure if this unit goes here. By now I've noticed that he's been shelling my my AA, so I bring out the SK-18, which is kind of my counter. He's still flying around with his Blenheim now. It's evacing, but I think it'll go down for sure. Look at that. Yeah, it goes down already. I didn't even need to bring more than this Flak 43. This Flak 43 is really good. What's the range of the Yakutin? It's only 2,000 meters. This one is 2.5. Now the pilot has panicked. That's bad. He still has lots of tanks in here. They are pretty shit. But, you know, if you've got many 75 mil penetration, they won't penetrate by Stück. Yeah, at least not from the front. I'm moving in the Stück now, which is maybe a mistake, because I don't know what he has here. This unit is dangerous to me. And now my flak, my artillery SK-18 is actually here for counter battery fire. Nothing has happened here. I think by now I should have moved this unit up here, this unit up here, the SDKFZ up here, pushed maybe, because he has reinforced quite a bit now. It'll be much harder now to fight there. But I'm busy fighting down here in the south. Again, he's doing a good job here with smoke. Possibly the leader units used the smoke. I'm not quite sure actually. I did shoot down his Moraine here, and now he comes in with a rocket plane. I don't know what he's trying to shoot down here. Maybe my SDKFZ. And he's got some sneaky units in here. I've lost the flag. It's 16-8 now. But I'm kind of sticking to the plan. I noticed that I can deal with his air, but I'm still very afraid of his ground forces. Now finally, I've decided to move forward. I could have probed here, but then again, you know, he's got anti-tank units, like the Puck here. What's the range? 1,500 meters, so difficult. Penetration 150, not too bad. Here he comes with more Vekotins. I've lost my BMW. I think that was supposed to shoot to fight the tanks. Now the Stück is fighting here as well. I'm actually now moving it around because I feel there's no more infantry left. I shouldn't stay here. But it's a mistake to reverse it, obviously. I should have kind of, probably reverse it with G. Again, I've got my Focke-Wulf out here. I've lost the SDK of Z. And this entire push has already kind of stopped. This is out of the range of the... Well, it doesn't even have a bazooka. The Sissy is pretty cool. With 4 close quarter weapons, an AT satchel, and recon and radio and stuff. It's quite cool. Yeah, but this has completely failed here. I'm losing units left and right. He's shelling me now. My mortar is also, shelling them. But it's just not enough. It was not a combined effort with all the units, so it kind of failed. But it's 15-9. I've got this flag, but he's got lots of units in here. I'm kind of supporting this location here now. That the Stück is too offensive. I really want to know, show me what you've got here. And apparently with all those Aufklärungspanzern. Finally, I can kill his BAFZ, but there are lots of enemy units. I'm reinforcing with Panzer Grants left and right. I also have this Panzer here. This is not doing anything. I should have moved it. Just bring it here and shoot at everything that goes there. Would have been good. Now the 2 light MGs are doing a decent job of pinning down units. Look how I sit here in the forest. Gets very loud when you zoom in. Here he comes with lots of is that Kitty Hawks or whatever, like 4 fighters in total. I sent 1 fighter, he shoots down my Junkers. I was apparently trying to go for that one. What are you going for? Nothing apparently. I don't have any AA capabilities here, but I bring the Möbelwagen. He is still shelling me. Counter battery not yet super effective. I think I might have lost my fighter there. Yeah, another good hit. Yeah, I did move the flak, but I've lost the drilling gun. Now lots of action down here. He's pushing, I am pushing. I'm not unloading though, I don't know why. I've captured this flag. Möbelwagen is moving forward, and there's also a Flak 43 coming, and that should secure the airspace. Now finally the Aufklärungspanzer is here. And it's forcing the fighters to go back. Now this Panzer will surely go down against the Radziwiecki. With their heat shells, 300mm penetration, they will also kill the Stück most likely. There's a Sturmgruppenführer coming here. Where's he going to? In here? Dangerous. Yeah, the Stück will go down to him. It's 100 meter range. He's now almost within the range. Yeah, it will kill the Stück. Stupid move. I should have moved the Stück back to here. That would have saved the Stück. And it could still have shot. But here you see the Möbelwagen is doing a great job with the infantry. And it's actually forcing him to move back. I bring out a Flak 41 because I want to secure this path entirely. Also shoot down any enemy vehicles that might approach. And in the meantime I've actually kind of conquered the flag here. So we are to 13:11. Minute 18. He's got lots of AA here. 3 Vicotine. I've sniped down one of his artillery pieces. Tank here is still alive, and I'm pushing forward to get into the forest. I actually would need some infantry in this forest now. Don't know what I did here. I'm still holding here. He's not pushing in the city. Neither am I pushing outwards. But I think my defense is okay-ish. Also here, I think it's very defensive positioning. Now I'm going forward here with lots of Recon tanks. I think I lost quite a few already. There's 2 more. He killed a Pioneer unit, unfortunately. Now his BAFC goes down. I've lost the Sturmgruppe, so both units that were supposed to get in here are dead. Luckily I have the Panzergren here as well for vision. There's a head-on. My Focke-Wulf needs to retreat. Here I mark the Vekotine. The fight up here is going okay. He smoked them off a little bit. Don't know why. It's 400 meter range, so he's getting into, I think, no, it's 250 meter range. I think this tank will go down. Okay, it's now changing. It's dealing with the Tankin Toyunta. Pinned down. That should be their end. And they are kind of encircled. But still quite a threat. If he moved them to the side, he could get easy kills with his heat shells. Not quite sure why I'm not doing anything with them. I'm bringing in some infantry now. Here he comes again with air units, and I bring a Möbelwagen because there's too much going on here. On this side, he has quite a few Vekotine, 3 here. Here he comes with his units, but I have some units at the ready. Should be able to take them out. There's still 1 tank left. This vehicle is idle. It's with heat shells and was supposed to shoot down this road. They are not moving forward, unfortunately. He did kind of like try to capture this flag. Something actually killed that, and that was the puck. Yeah, this puck is doing a good job. I can't take out the puck. He still has eyes on my Aufklärungspanzer, which will go down next. A lot of unnecessary losses here. Möbelwagen is coming. It's starting to shoot in a second, I hope. Nice. I think it didn't go down, unfortunately. He has lots of artillery pieces here. Trying to go after my artillery, my AA. I have just this unit trying to shell him. The forest here is still full of enemies, which I now no longer know that they exist, because they're behind the front line. Yeah, let's actually speed things up a little. Otherwise it'll never finish. And you might have seen the normal match already. Here brings lots of reinforcements. But I have lots of units here now as well, tank units and stuff. Now this actually worked, shooting down his unit. As it approached, he's pushing here. I have an SDKFZ here with a machine gun. I've got the Panzergrenze, the Sturmgruppe and the Panzer IV. So obviously I hold this. And then I luckily continue pushing. I push up here as well. He's got lots of units here in the forest. I tried to go for the Vikotin, didn't work. He's coming in with his fighters. I'm trying to take down the fighters. I brought in another flak, 41, for increased suppression actually. And also shooting down again the road a little bit. And he's got a tank here in the forest, doing a good job up to shoot up here. There's this Vikotin shooting. Lots of vehicles here, but I take out the Vikotin, which is good. Up here there's also a fight going on as I push forward, trying to secure this hill. It's 15-9 for me now. He's got a pocket here. I bring in some reinforcements. Now he's decided to move. One of the things there went down apparently. I'm just passing by. They could get easy kills here with the Panzerfaust. And here now, as you can see, I'm pushing back, capturing these flags. He's still got lots of units in the forest here. I need to pay more attention to that actually. Just place something here in the forest. Now he sneaked around, so causing problems here. Now we're double teaming him. No, we are not, because I'm not moving this unit. But it was enough. He comes with more air units, but I can shoot them down or at least chase them away. He's still got lots of units in here. Also here. Here he seems to be probing my defense or just trying to do a strafing run. But I chase it away. He's got some there, quite good. I think it's double flamethrower. And he brings in lots of cannons on the hill, trying to secure the hill. Maybe he's expecting a tank rush through the middle. A tank push. I could just Q-move my units to here and, you know, to this forest, and I would just go. Same up here. Even though he has lots of sneaky units. Yeah, they're not fighting very well, I think. It's only 3 guys left. And now I move forward my AA a bit. It's 15-9. There comes a bomber. Already the 41 is shooting. It's not enough though to kill it. This one won't even attack. Losing a pioneer, and this bomber is now going for these units. I could chase away the... Is that like a light bomber, right? Now this pack is finally shooting. Look at that. Come on, shoot. he was smartly trying to shoot here because he probably thought I've got lots of units here, got lots of units here, so possibly he can push through. He almost could. And now we are in a tight spot, you know, it's 14-10, he's pushing, moving his units forward. And I need to defend and not lose. Using my mortar here. He's ganging up on me here. Yeah, lots of units here, but they are not in a position to do anything. I don't think they even provide vision. Now this Panzer is in a good position to shoot. Does he get any kills? No, it's not enough. They get out of vision too quickly, but I think he killed the Vekutine. This Panzer, no, this one maybe, well, something, maybe this unit killed this unit. He's got this small farm here under control. Now the flak here is moving forward as well. Brought in an MG42 to kind of control this area. Now there's his off map. He placed it on the town. Got one flamethrower in his way, but I shoot down his off map anyway. But it's been set, so it'll come down. You don't need to stay in the open with an off map plane, I think. Not 100% sure, but I think you can just fly in, set the target, and then fly back. I am pushing at this, finally, and lose. It's 13-11 and my heart was pounding, I can tell you that. Good kill against that unit, against that unit. Lots of AA against his air units, so that's good. Trying to chase him down, I think. Didn't work. This SDKFZ, I think, did a good job at some point, killing an approaching unit, but I can't recall correctly. I think it did. Maybe you've seen it in the live gameplay. I've got this town now, so it's 14-10 again. He's coming again with his planes. And there we go, that's the victory. So I have significantly more kills. And the flak did a good job here. The flak 43, I think, was the first flak I brought out. The Sturmgruppe was good. The SDKFZ here was good. Stück 3 was okay. The Aufklärungspanzer was good. This one as well. It's a good tool if you keep it out of range of these AT weapons. The Möbelwagen was good, shooting down some planes. Flak 41 shot down some melee units. There, with regards to air planes, they are more like a suppression unit, I think. The Focke-Wulf did some strafing before it got shot down, I think. SMG-42, I think it was when he tried to push the city towards the end. This Panzer IV was worth it, even killed a Puck, or like an AT gun. Did he have a hero unit? Yeah, those Lehitoyunta were pretty good. He killed 2 of my planes with this unit as well. This Puck was very good. I think that was the one in the center. This T26B even, no, yeah, even killed the Stück. This one killed the Stück as well, it was worth its money. This is a good unit. This unit was pretty decent, maybe in the forest, I don't know, on my left side. Yeah, but that's it. Some experience points, obviously. So commiserations to Badgerjelly for this first match only. Yeah, minor defeat. Here we go. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.